A city meeting in DeKalb ends in raised voices and high tension.
And we take a look at the Blue Raiders' big start to the basketball season.
And a look at one man's unique path to beating cancer.
Good evening and welcome to Middle Tennessee News. I'm Willie Failer.
And I'm Bailey Lowe, joined by Kendall Davis for MTN Weather and Ethan Williams from the MTN Sports Den. A drug bust in Warren County results in 2 arrests. McMinnville police and detectives performed a search warrant on a house connected to an ongoing narcotic investigation. Inside the home, police found meth packaged for sale, drug paraphernalia, and cash. James E. Wells and Amanda N. Workman were arrested. Both individuals were charged with possession of a Schedule I drug for resale, possession of a drug paraphernalia, and possession of meth. Children were also inside the home, including an infant. The Tennessee Department of Children's Services were called to make sure the children were safe. This case is still ongoing.
A Bedford County man is getting attention because of a new charity fund he started, and so far it's hit the ground running. MTN's Ethan Williams has the story.
Per the National Cancer Institute, on average, 2 million Americans get diagnosed with cancer every year. And in 2022, Joshua Branson was one of them. But his diagnosis was different. He had ALK.
Of the people that are diagnosed with lung cancer, ALK-positive lung cancer makes up about 5% of that. And so it's a small percentage of a small percentage.
But Joshua didn't let that get him down. He and his crew made a website to share his story and formed a creative plan to raise money to fight his cancer. A relay run from Shelbyville to Knoxville. And so far, the charity has taken off.
I think we just crossed the 22,000 mark. We are aiming for $50,000. Bulk of that is going to go towards a research trial at Johns Hopkins.
Before his diagnosis, Joshua and his friends would compete in relays and marathons that would inspire the run. And he's partnered with Sweat for Breath, an organization that spreads awareness and raises money that's put towards clinical trials for ALK.
At this point, I'm hoping we're halfway before we ever start running.
Joshua's been fighting cancer for 3 years now. But despite all the hardship, he's been able to keep a smile on his face and stay hopeful.
Cancer's been really hard. There's a lot of hope in this world. There's a lot of hope in cancer. There's a lot of hope in whatever you do that is hard. You just have to be willing to go out and find it.
From Shelbyville, Tennessee, I'm Ethan Williams, Middle Tennessee News.
Joshua's journey will take place later this month. If you want to support him, you can find his website at www.joshuasjourney.org.
The city of Alexandria is once again facing turmoil within their city government. At the last meeting of the mayor and the board of aldermen, the aldermen and some local citizens got heated. The meeting went on for hours before culminating in a 4-1 vote of no confidence in the newly appointed mayor. The discussion also held accusations of misused town funding. Mayor Jeff Ford was appointed 4 months ago following the departure of Mayor Beth Tripp, who was also faced with a vote of no confidence. The town is also facing challenges within their police force, with no current police chief and only one remaining officer.
The city of Mount Juliet is facing scandals after the firing of 2 city employees last month. Since the 2 employees of the city's information technology department were let go, there have been calls for transparency. Newly released documents reveal what led to those terminations. At the end of September, the Mount Juliet Police Department received an anonymous tip that the IT department director, Travis Taylor, was selling old city-issued phones for personal gain, as well as complaints that he was involved in an inappropriate sexual relationship during work hours. The other IT worker, River Johnson, was exposed for partnering with Taylor in the alleged scheme, as well as trying to cover up the transactions and engaging in inappropriate sexual relationships while on the job. Both employees were terminated following the investigation. City officials are waiting for the TBI's investigation to wrap.
A historic home in Watertown has fallen to flames. Watertown residents say the house has been a town icon. The fire broke out Monday afternoon and is still under investigation. The home has been a set of multiple music videos and movies, making it a historic place to the town. No one was injured in the fire, only one chimney remains of the house.
City leaders in Mount Juliet are considering a slowdown on apartments and townhomes in the town. A city commissioner is proposing a one-year ban on high-density housing to prioritize several infrastructure concerns instead. The proposed ban comes among concerns of high traffic congestion, preventing new applications for high-density housing. This concern grows as the city's sewer system on the north end of town is at full capacity. According to the ban, general infrastructure needs would be resolved before more housing becomes the priority. The ordinance will be proposed next week. Now we're going to send it over to the MTN Weather Center to Kendall Davis. Kendall, today feels like it's been unseasonably warm for this time of year. How are we looking out there today?
That's right, Willie. If you have been missing those warmer temps, get ready because sunshine and low 70s are in your future. However, we are seeing some thunderstorms sneak in heading into Friday evening. Here in Murfreesboro, we are starting out the day with sunshine and sitting at 69. In Manchester, we are seeing highs of 70 with sunny skies. McMinnville is sitting around 69 today. Shelbyville will be at a high of 70 degrees today, along with Woodbury. Smithville is sitting at 69 with sunny skies, and Mount Juliet is at the highest today with a nice temp of 71. Throughout the night, we will see some cool air creeping up with lows of 28 throughout the weekend. I'll take you through when to expect a warm-up in your full 5-day forecast.
Thanks, Kendall. Up next on Middle Tennessee News, an inside look at the new addition to MTSU's science departments. Stick around.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning! Hey, Lightning! You can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur.
I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Rutherford County leaders and Middle Tennessee State University trustees will join together to guide the renovations for the historic Murphy Center and create the Lightning Zone District. The Lightning Zone District is to encourage retail and entertainment development. The chair of MTSU's Board of Trustees, Stephen B. Smith, said the efforts to enhance the arena represents the second phase of the Build Blue campaign. The transformative project launched in 2021 to improve the university's athletic department. The committee held its first meeting this past Wednesday on campus and reviewed the renderings of $119 million worth of renovations.
Murfreesboro Safe Street is taking the next steps towards its roadway safety plans. Safe Streets aims to significantly reduce or eliminate roadway deaths and injuries with its new safety action plan. The plan aims to combine general street and road protections with public input to make Murfreesboro a less dangerous place. Mayor Shane McFarland has called out to the Murfreesboro public to assist in the plan so that they can highlight the priorities of the community. The City Engineering Department, consultants, local stakeholders, and Public Infrastructure Executive Director Chris Griffin are involved in the plan. Murfreesboro looks to be more pedestrian and vehicle safe with the new advent of this project.
The Middle Point landfill has received its 7th environmental violation this year. The most recent violation is due to the runoff, including leached chemicals on the sides of the property. The runoff includes forever chemicals that are linked to cancer and reproductive health risks, and they do not biodegrade over time. These chemicals have been found at outfall sites near the landfill, such as Walter Hill Recreational Area and near Stones River Water Treatment Plant. The landfill was given notice in September of multiple violations of the Clean Water Act and Clean Air Act. Murfreesboro has received 4,000 complaints about the odor over the past 4 years. That averages out to almost 3 complaints a day. The city filed a lawsuit with Middle Point's owners, Republic Services, and the BFI Waste Systems of Tennessee back in 2022. Notice of the violations must be given to the landfill and state and federal regulators before amending the lawsuit to include the new violations.
Special Kids, a nonprofit organization for children with special needs, hosted a golf scramble at Cedar Crest Golf Course, and among swings and smiles, a torching story captures what the fundraiser is all about.
Since Carrie Goodwin opened Special Kids in 1998, the foundation continues to spread her passion to serve children who need special care by hosting a fundraising golf tournament at the Cedar Crest Golf Course. Donors have come together to raise money and make birdies to give thanks to all Special Kids has provided for the children. Graduated patient Chloe Burns can attest to this. At just 26 years old, Chloe Burns is proof of the perseverance and the power of community. She suffered a neonatal stroke within her first 2 days of life, which affected the left side of her brain and the right side of her body, requiring years of occupational and physical therapy.
When I was 8, we got a referral to Special Kids through our pediatrician for occupational and physical therapy. And so I spent 2007 to 2013 at Special Kids as a patient.
There, she learned essential life skills, whether it's zipping up a coat or learning to walk. She was growing stronger every day. Chris Truelove, executive director at Special Kids, watched Chloe gain her confidence during her years as a patient and was pleasantly surprised to see that Chloe wanted to give back to the community that helped her shape her journey.
It's just been very inspiring to see her on her journey. And so then she got reacquainted with Special Kids a couple years ago when we got a $1,000 check from her in the mail as a donation.
She became an intern in April and proudly accepted a full-time position in July, coming full circle from patient to valued team member. Chloe serves as an inspiration to everyone at the fundraiser and proceeds to be an example of what Special Kids stands for.
Now I'm here working amazing events and just helping the next generation of the pediatric special needs community learn confidence, accept themselves in ways that that is necessary, and learning how to gain their full potential.
Thanks, Gracie. For anyone interested in how they can support Special Kids in Tennessee, visit the organization's website at specialkidstn.com.
High school and middle school students across the state are gathering in Murfreesboro for the YMCA Model United Nations Conference. The conference will start on Friday and run through Sunday. The goal of the conference is to help educate middle and high school students about how government works to make them more informed members of their communities. Students can pick up from a variety of positions to emulate during the conference, like delegate in the General Assembly, member of the Security Council, justice on the International Court of Justice, and more. 2 more 3-day sessions will take place later in November, starting on Friday, November 14th and Friday, November 21st.
MTSU unveiled major steps forward in their science and innovation with the launch of QRISE, the Quantum Research Interdisciplinary Science and Education Center. President Sidney McPhee, along with the university leaders and industry partners, gathered on the 2nd floor of the Science Building to introduce the new center.
We gather in the Science Building to announce the creation of a new Center of Innovation, QRISE, that will position our university as a world-class hub for advancing quantum discovery, innovation, education, workforce, and economic development.
QRISE is designed to be a world-class hub for advancing quantum discovery, education, and workforce development. And a special thanks to the work of physics professor Hannah Terletskin, who will lead the center. MTSU has already brought in millions in federal grants to support the growing field, with MTSU leading the Tennessee QMAP project alongside Oak Ridge National Lab and several other university partners. The university is stepping into a major role in training the next generation of quantum researchers.
Good morning, everybody. QRISE positions MTSU to lead in that quantum future. This center brings together physicists, chemists, engineers, mathematicians, and computer scientists, because the breakthroughs ahead are not going to belong just to one discipline. They're going to come from teams that work together, learn together, and innovate together.
And now Kendall's back with a look at tonight's lows as that cool air creeps back across the mid-state. Take it away, Kendall.
That is right, Willie. We are in for a bit of everything from sunny skies midweek to potential thunderstorms by Friday. Today and tomorrow, weather is going to be perfect for those outdoor fall activities. As we stay around the mid-50s throughout the night, Murfreesboro is going to drop just under the mid-50s at 54 degrees. Manchester is resting right around 46 degrees. Mount Juliet is going to be just 1 degree above Manchester at 47 degrees. McMinnville and Shelbyville are topping these lows at 45 degrees tonight. Smithville and Woodbury can expect clear skies and our coldest temp at 44 degrees tonight. The weekend has a cold front coming in that is going to bring in a thunderstorm across Rutherford County. Stick around for the full 5-day forecast, where I will give you a heads up for the best window for your outdoor plans this week.
Thanks, Kendall, and stick around with Kendall. She'll be back with our full 5-day forecast.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera too this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us?
Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars no matter what they pursue. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1, 2, everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking B.I.G., VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out! You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur. I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
And now Kendall Davis is back with our full 5-day forecast. Kendall, how's it going to look as we head into the weekend?
Let's walk through the week so you know what to expect Wednesday and Thursday. You may want to bring out the sunglasses here in Murfreesboro as the sun peeks out and we see highs in the low 70s. Friday we see similar temps as earlier in the week as we stay right around those low 70s, but be cautious and keep those umbrellas handy because thunderstorms could happen Friday evening. Expect to hit up into 71 for Saturday and drop to 50 degrees on Sunday for Murfreesboro and most of our counties. Have those jackets ready for those cold temps spreading across the region later Sunday evening into Monday. Overnight temps will hit high 30s to low 40s across the mid-state, with some sitting a little lower in the high 20s. So expect sun and mild temperatures midweek, storms to roll in on Friday, a warm and breezy Saturday, and colder temps closing out the weekend. Back to you, Willie and Bailey.
Thanks, Kendall. Coming up next, Ethan Williams will join us in the MTN Sports Den to give us the down low on all things Blue Raider athletics.
Hey, it's Chris Jansen, and you're watching Middle Tennessee News.
Okay, Adam, let's get a quick mic check.
Yeah, sure. Blue Raider Extra Point is live at the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you and Dylan are gonna be on camera 2 this week, all right?
All right, got it.
Lightning, hey, Lightning, you can come watch us.
Oh, is that lightning?
Hey, even better, why don't you come join us? Oh, hey, Lightning, what's up?
Better yet, you can take Noah's spot.
The new host of Blue Raider Extra Point, the one, the only Lightning.
We do it. The stars come to Middle Tennessee State University, and students come here to become stars, no matter what they pursue. We do it all. We're the only college of media and entertainment in the world, just outside the heart of Nashville.
Look, mic check 1 2. Everybody listen. When you do it like this, ain't no competition. I'm talking BIG, VIP. Treat them like a front row seat and make them pay attention. If I shoot for the 3, then I ain't never missing. Cranking up the degrees like I was in the kitchen. Can't lose, got too much to prove. And when you do it all, it get too hard to do it.
Our curriculum and facilities are cutting edge, and our relationships with industry leaders give students an edge over the competition. Check it out. You can get real-world experience with degrees in recording industry, media arts, journalism and strategic media, and more. Media and entertainment at Middle Tennessee State University.
I help people.
I create music. I shape the future.
I am an entrepreneur. I inspire people with more than words.
I ride forward.
The sky is not my limit.
Find your blue at MTSU.
Hi, I'm Tennis Sandgren, and you're watching MTN Sports.
Oh, you all right? Say hi to Becca for me.
Hey, Greg. Thanks for the extra delivery this week.
Hi, I'm Ethan Williams, and this is the MTN Sports Den. Earlier today, MTSU's men's basketball team dominated in their first game of the season as they blew away the Milligan Buffaloes. MTSU would jump out to a fast 48-26 lead at half and then would run away with the final score being 100-51. The Blue Raiders would be led in scoring by senior Kamari Lands, who was 9 of 12 from the field and 2 for 3 from the free throw line for 21 total points. 6'11" junior Chris Loof also had a big day, getting a double-double, hauling in 12 rebounds and scoring 10 points. The men's team will be back in the Murphy Center this Saturday to host Webster. MTSU's women's basketball team started the season off with a win against the Tennessee State Tigers. It was a tight game to start out, with MTSU being a big favorite. They went up 25-15 at the end of the first quarter, but the Tigers would slowly claw their way back into the game to keep it close. The Blue Raiders would edge them out 59-53 to avoid the upset. Savannah Davis led the team in points, going 6 for 13 for 16 points on the day. And true freshman Blair Bogus led the team with 12 total rebounds. Tomorrow, the Blue Raiders travel to St. Louis for the first time to take on SLU. The MTSU soccer team season comes to a tragic and early end as they fall in the conference semifinals. MTSU entered the tournament as the 4 seed and had a very favorable bracket heading into the conference championship game. To start out, they took down the FIU Panthers in the first round in overtime in a thrilling 1-0 game. MTSU would then go toe-to-toe with the 8 seed Missouri State Bears in the semifinals. The Bears would score first with just 4 minutes into the match, and MTSU's Tasia Frazier would then respond with a score of her own. But just 10 minutes later, Missouri State would score again before halftime, and they would hold on to that lead for the rest of the match to upset the Blue Raiders. The soccer team ends their season with an 11-6-3 record, the team's best record since 2012, where they got 14 wins. MTSU football is hoping to finish the season strong as they host the FIU Panthers this Saturday for their Salute to Service game. The Panthers of FIU, much like MTSU's last opponent, like to lean on the run, something that the Blue Raiders are good at stopping, and they should be able to with phenomenal linebackers like Parker Hughes, Alex Mitchell, and Muaz Byard, as well as a very weak FIU front line. In the air, FIU struggles as their leading receiver only has 400 receiving yards on the year and their quarterback only 6 passing touchdowns, so this could be a big break for MTSU's very weak secondary. Much like MTSU, FIU secondary isn't much to gawk at. They're the weakest link on that defense, so look for Nick Vadiato and some Blue Raider receivers like Najee Cox and Cam Lacey to try and light it up through the air and beat the defense deep. For Nick Vadiato, this game is a little personal as he grew up just 40 minutes from FIU's campus, received an offer from the Panthers, and knows several players on the Panthers roster. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks, Ethan. Well, Bailey, as we dive into November and the weather gets that crisp chill again, we're reminded to take a breath and slow down. Finals are slowly approaching for students here at MTSU, meaning that we're hitting that stressful time of the semester.
We want to remind everyone on our campus community that help is available. MTSU counseling services are located in the Keithley University Center, room 326. The office is open from 8 to 4:30 Monday to Friday with crisis resources available.
And for anyone who may just need a breather, the counseling office also has appointment spots for the Zen Den. The Zen Den is a space where students can de-stress and decompress with a massage chair and spa spaces for meditation and creative expression. Thank you for joining us on Middle Tennessee News. If you missed this or any show, you can watch them on our website as well as special edition packages and entertainment pieces. I'm Willie Failer, joined by Bailey Lowe, Kendall Davis, and Ethan Williams.
Make sure to follow us on all of our social media sites on Facebook /Middle Tennessee News or at Middle TN News on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. We'll see you next Monday for our next show.